We should detain you, sir. Oh, please, don't call me sir. Sirs, it's too grand. And I'll wait right here for you. We've got some great guests. They doll around deliciously. Winking is really hard for the slump-dyed coal-haulers, but this guy had been practicing. Be my pleasure to introduce you. Was just telling some boys about the beauty that recently came. She's her own agent, loves big guns. You could look around for a while, have a few drinks, hunt me down if you have to, and we'll close the place before anyone's willy gets wet. The Hoovers put their heads together. Okay, we won't call you sir, sir. Shit! Their heads went back together. Buzzing, clicking, blinking lights, genetic altering programs were run. 30 minutes later, show us the bar, monkey breath. All the Hoovers nodded approval. The red carpet stroll down the hallway had been scrupulously rehearsed to trigger emotions, the whole scene as scripted as a stage show. Donkeys with their heads in close-walled stalls, their rumps slightly in the hallway, were present. They were adorned with bright ribbons, tied in a big bow on their tails, and garter-like anklets. Except one. She appeared to be wearing the tops of a pair of bobby socks. It was scenes from the early days of movies, and the Hoovers whistled right on cue. Hoover 1 did not like the idea of another Hoover voicing, and he said so. The concern was farted off. That didn't settle well with the senior ranking Hoover. While the bar room was nearly empty, just getting started. Actually, you're our first, walk through the door customers. A waiter invited. Everyone was dressed in black pants, backless, slick black vest, white shirt with skinny tie, a folded towel over one arm, and carrying a tray on fingertips. Hoover 1 tilted toward a dark corner of the room. What about them? Following proper military protocol, he had performed a bioscan of the room and, feeling completely in charge of the situation, fully expected to be promptly and accurately answered. An employee and a consultant, not really customers. The one with the hat, his patterns present a percentile recognition sequence. Would you like a table, or will you belly up to the bar? The Hoovers shot to the bar so quickly they left the waiter behind. As soon as they got there, what'll it be, sirs? A double gin on tonic, dry, with a twist of lime, shake, don't bruise, be sure to piss in it. It was nearly everything he had ever heard about drinks without being able to separate joke from fact, but Hoover 1 said, red eye, we all want red eye. The two had a stare down that ended with each of them getting their drinks. Hoover 2's drink looked ridiculous. It was served on a tray. There were several brightly colored bamboo umbrellas in and around it, crushed ice dripping salt and sugar crystals over the lip of a Magnum Martini-shaped glass made cone-shaped diamond piles beside a dollhouse-sized easy chair and lamp. A black-haired Barbie sat with legs crossed, holding a book. Her head had an awkward tilt. She wasn't reading the book. The group looked at the drink, then at their own shot glass serving, then at Hoover 1, and then at the wonderful drink again. Disappointed, but all extended their liquid probes. Now this is an interesting device. It had to sense where to go and find it. It wasn't like a Hoover got to stick it in things. They were able to activate it, but the program for the probe was complicated and nearly independent of direction from the host Hoover. It had a viper-like movement that gave everyone the creeps. Eventually, the probes found their marks and sampled. Having done enough to report to the Hoover, they stopped. Stupid fucking probe, keep sampling, Hoover 3 shouted. Hoover 2 and Hoover 4 turned and stared at him. What will we do? They think they're done, and I'm not. I want to fill this tank. I think that's get tanked, sir, the barkeep offered, and he reached out in a shy, submissive, permission-asking way, grabbing the probe just behind its nozzle. Allow me, sir. He flipped the head to one side, slid open an access door, and pulled a wire from a multi-wire connection point. Try that, sir. I can hook it back up any time you want. Hoover 3 directed his attention to the probe, and it obediently drained the glass. Hoover 3 then leaned back as if to communicate, but never stopped. He started rolling pleasant end-to-end circles beside them. Never could hold his liquor, Hoover 5 stated this like he was auditioning for a John Wayne movie, and it caused their optical scanners to scurry from Hoover to Hoover as they looked at being looked at. Cautiously, they noticed how often they gaped at each other. 5 usually looked at 4, who looked at 3, staring at 2, intently getting directions from 1, shocked by the thought, and then by what the thought meant. This was not waiting for orders. So what was it? Was this what it was like to be one of the boys? The bartender responded to each Hoover's request to pull their plug. Each leaned back, noticing for the first time that there were twinkling star patterns on the ceiling as they let the man behind the bar gently tug their wire. Each then quickly drained their glass without waiting for the others, and soon all were merrily tumbling. Finally, Hoover 3 stopped and asked, "Got anything stronger?" "Damn it, I'm Hoover 1 here." Clearly at critical mass and unable to match old programming to this new experience, waiting for the future without wanting to sacrifice any of what was best about his position in the past, the building's showdown was as much with themselves as it was with each other. "Fall in line. I'm the one who does the asking." "You're going to be the only one to get asked again, too?"